All right, so I've taught you how to write emails. Now I'm going to teach you how to write about pages. I know what you're thinking. Tom, what the fuck is an about page? An about page is literally as it says in the name. And if you go onto any website ever, on any fucking brand in the world, they should or already do have an about page. Now, when I started copywriting, a swole 12 months ago, I'd never written a fucking lick in my life, not a single word, I realized that a lot of people had shit about pages. I was listening to a podcast one day, and they were talking about how you can write about pages, and this is how you write good about pages. And I was like, hang on a minute, you're telling me that you can make money writing fucking about pages for brands? And then I checked a lot of brands, and all the brands, surprisingly, had shit about pages, and all of their about pages were not correlating with the information that I just heard on the podcast. And I kid you not, I thought I just fucking struck gold. And as you're going to find out, I think I did. Because a lot of people have no idea how to fucking write them. Which is why they are such a good way to get started when you're trying to write copy. A lot of people tell me this. I've been a copywriter for 5 years and I never thought about writing an about page. Yeah, well, you ain't me, and I fucking know everything. And I've come up with this fucking mechanism that you can just start reaching out to brands. Instead of saying email or websites or fucking ads, you can say, I'm going to rewrite your about page. Now, the best thing about pages is, one, they're super fucking easy, and two, you can get paid about $1,000 an about page, and they don't take that long. If you listen to me and you subscribe and dislike the video, if you dislike the video, I'm kidding, and like the video, motherfuckers, they're super easy, okay? So just listen in. As you can see, hopefully my editor has done his job, and you can see the fucking screen. So, the key about pages is this. You don't want to speak about the brand, which sounds so counterintuitive, but just hear me out, okay? You don't want to speak about the brand. And by that I mean, you don't want to speak about the brand and how they were founded and why they were founded and all this fucking minutia and how the founder came about and what hill they were built on and what fucking products they use and what materials they use and all that bollocks. No one cares about that. That isn't an about page. I know on paper you think it's an about page. I want to know about them. Bullshit. Get that shit out of your head. It's completely fucking wrong, okay? The point of an about page is, write this fucking down or go over it. The point of an about page is to tell the customer why the brand was founded in the aid of helping the customer. Okay, let me say that again. The point of an about page is to tell the customer why the brand was founded in aid of the customer. So, I've got some examples here. Right. So the first example is this, and this is how most brands fucking write their about page. This is how most people would think you write about pages, but this is completely wrong. They'll usually sound something like this. We were founded in 6969 on Roundabout Street, just off Gezu Curry Avenue, and we use these materials, and we fucking build our products out of China because the sweatshops are cheaper, blah, 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 blah. That isn't what you want to say, okay? It's wrong, because you're being selfish. You're talking about you. You're not talking about the customer. The customer doesn't give a fuck. Okay, brilliant. You use fucking Taiwanese sweatshop workers instead of Chinese sweatshop workers. I don't give a fuck. No one cares, okay? Instead, what you should do is write the about page telling the customer why the brand was founded to make the customer's life easier. Let me give you an example. So instead you'd say, we were founded through the common issue with today's current equipment, sick and tired of this, we listened to the customers and put together the best remedy for the situation. So, for example, if you're a gym brand and you look around at other gym brands and you think, you know what? I don't think the pre-workouts are good enough. They always give these weird caffeine side effects and everyone's fucking complaining, and then they get a caffeine addiction and it's never enough, and they go from 1 scoop to 2 to 3 to 4 scoops and they go to fucking hospital because their heart's about to explode. That's bad. We should fix that. So in the about page, you wouldn't say, our new fucking pre-workout, it's full of cherry bomb and it's 150 milliliters per scoop and it's super tasty. Fuck that. Don't say that. Instead, what you should say is, we looked around at the current competitors and the current people making pre-workouts, and we realized that all of them gave you this awful caffeine downward spiral after going to the gym, which is shit. Because like most gym goers, you probably are also ambitious in other parts of your life. So why go to the gym and be energetic just to be completely slumped afterwards and not be able to get any work done? Here at, I don't know, Stoic fucking pre-workouts, we put together a formula after in-depth autistic level research to make sure that you could get the necessary energy needed without having the downward spiral. And that's why we pride ourselves in being one of the best pre-workouts in the world. So what I've done, I haven't told you a fucking thing about the product. Have I told you anything about the brand? Have I told you anything about Stoic pre-workouts? No. Who gives a fuck what the flavor is? I'm not going to tell you the fucking ingredients. I'm not going to tell you how we make it. I'm not going to tell you the packaging. I'm telling you how it's going to improve your life. And that's why we were founded. That's the reason we came together. Now, is that the reason? Probably fucking not. But the reason is, it just makes it sound better. It makes the customer feel heard. It makes them resonate with the brand more. It makes them feel more listened to. It builds rapport. It builds brand awareness and brand loyalty. If you're on a brand, and one brand says, yeah, we build products using Chinese sweatshop workers, and the other one says, yeah, but we wanted to make the best product for the customer because we know that this was lacking in the market, which one are you going to be more affiliated to? I know some of you sick fuckers are going to say, Chinese sweatshop workers, I'm going to go with that one. Be realistic. Your nan isn't going to do that, okay? She's going to go for the one that genuinely feels like they're hearing her out, okay? And that's the point of an about page. So, when you're pitching, and also, this is another thing, little fucking sneak peek for you. This is the best ever, if you're a copywriter, the best ever sales pitch. And I'll tell you why. Most people, like I've said already, don't even realize their about page is shit. Most of them don't even realize that the words on their screen, which, by the way, is the second most viewed screen on any website, you can fucking write that down and use it in your sales pitch, is shit. So imagine this. You're a business owner. You get emails every day and DMs every day from copywriters like me and yourself, and all of them are saying, hey man, I see you can improve your emails, hey man, I see you can improve your captions, hey man, I see you can improve your ads, etc., etc. And then this one fucker comes along and says, hey man, your about page isn't looking great. Do you mind if I shoot you over some samples and show you how I can improve it? About page? What do you mean my about page? Yeah, your about page. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, let's get on a call. You get on a call with him and he's like, okay, tell me about this about page thing. Okay, well, firstly, did you know that the about page is the second most viewed page on any website? No, I didn't fucking know that. Well, yeah, it is, the second most. So it should probably be good, right? It's like, yeah, it should be good, but what's wrong with mine? I'll tell you why. Yours is very self-centered. Don't say that, they'll make them feel shit. But tell them the reasons why you should write it better. Yeah, you need to make it feel like the customer really feels resonated and make the customer feel heard and make it feel like you molded the brand based on the customer's needs. And they're listening to this and they're like, I've never fucking heard of this in my life. You're telling me that and then you can say, yeah, because when the customer feels more resonation to your brand, they're more likely to be loyal, which means you'll have repeat customers. And as they say in the marketing business, the easiest money you'll ever make is to people you've already sold from. And they'll be listening to all this and thinking, holy fucking shit, this guy knows his stuff. I've never heard of this in my life. What the fuck? Everyone's telling me to write emails and improve my back end, and you're telling me that if I just improve my about page, I'll make more sales? Yes, motherfucker. If you improve your about page, you'll fucking get more revenue and more profit. And it's niche because no one ever pitches about pages, so you can use this. The fucking, 110 of you that are watching this right now, because that's how many subscribers I have, use this before it becomes saturated. Don't fuck around. And they're not hard to write. You can go onto their about page, take the good bits out, and just replace the shit bits. It's simple as that, okay? So, to recap, about pages are simple. Easy to write, second most viewed page on any website, write that fucking down, should be about how the brand, look at me, watch me touch type. It should be about how the brand was put together in order to help the customer have a better life. Oh, I'm so fucking smooth. Anyway, and then you just pitch it. And because it's so niche, you're going to have a much higher chance of landing clients writing that. And then you know what happens? They see you're good at copy and you've written a good about page, and then by proxy, as a result, they'll go, you know what? Can you help our emails too? Boom, you're in. Okay? So it's not necessarily about writing about pages forever. It's about fucking getting your foot in the door, using something niche, which they never knew about before, showing your worth, showing you're good, and then from there, you can all of a sudden pivot into writing their emails and writing their ad campaigns, and then boom, before you know it, you have a fully fledged retainer client on demand all the time, paying you fucking, I don't know, $2,000 a month, okay? Go over this again, write some shit down, Don't forget it. It's super powerful nowadays. Like I said, this might go saturated if you're not fucking careful, but for the time being, I'm telling you now, this is powerful. So fucking put some word to it, okay? Like I said, more videos like this coming out. If you want to find out more and you don't want to miss anything, hit the subscribe button. It's fucking awful. But yeah, I'll see you later.